Yeah, very well, thanks. Very well. What about yourself? From my point of view in this call, I'd love to really just dive into your situation. It sounds from like the information you shared, you are relatively newly stepping into your own thing. So congrats first and foremost. Like that is no small step. That's pretty huge.
I'm ready. I'm a little nervous, and I don't care how much money you have or don't have. I just want to help you.
Beautiful. Love that. Okay, and so on that note then, so obviously it sounds like flat fee, I'm assuming. Maybe do you throw hourly kind of planning in there as well, or is it an annual? Before I dive into this, like, do you have much context of habits, or are you coming in relatively blank slate? Like, how did you hear about us? To be honest, before Jack would even say yes or no, he'd need to have that conversation with you.
Yeah, can we schedule time with them?
For sure. So what I'll do, I'll send you this deck. I will include Jack on that, and Jack normally will then just share his calendar link for you to book time when it works for you. Yeah, it's been great. Appreciate the extra 17 minutes. I do actually now have to hop, but have a great rest of your day. All right, cheers. Bye. That went pretty well. Hey mate, how's it going?
Not too bad. How's everyone on this Friday?
Good, thank you. Good.
Good.
How's it?
I'm at.
Hey Vera.
So with that said, I just want to give a shout out and we are working on it.
Nice. Well done, buddy.
Yeah. No.
Exactly. So that's all been going well. I think this week and I guess the last week as well. I've had a fair few different focuses. So one being on documentation. So I've put together documentation for effectively all of the major processes that I have either spearheaded or been heavily involved in. So sales processes, customer success, consumer conversations, all things like that. So that is all done and on Confluent. I don't know how much is kind of common knowledge, but we are going to be starting to look at bringing someone in to potentially help with some design stuff. And so I've been basically trying to understand enough about it to be able to tell what's absolute waffle if we were having conversations with people looking to join. Because that's one of the other things that would save me way more time than I think you'd expect. So that would be unreal, but this looks brilliant.
Maybe I'll do 11 to 12. That looks okay.
I actually have a meeting, but I can move it. We need to get some coffee. We need to get some fucking consumers right now. That's what we need to do.
Let's do it.
Matt, why don't you start? Lead with charge, Matthew. Get us some people. Bring the British accent in to bring some people through the door.
Gotcha. Let's do it. We still working off that spreadsheet.
Hello.
Hey, it's Matt calling from Habits. I'm not sure if you sort of remember, but maybe a couple of months ago you might have gone through the platform to connect with some financial advisors. Does that ring any bells?
Yeah, but right now it's not a good time because I'm with the kids at the story time.
Ah, okay. No worries at all. Is there a better time to call back, or would you like to maybe set up some time to speak with either myself or with Jack?
I will reach out to you.
Okay, sure. No worries. Thanks. Cheers. Bye. I think he was with his kids doing story time. So I was like, you know, I don't want to.
Yeah, in all due respect, Matt. Or no, sorry, not all due respect. You handled that fine. Like,
Okay.
try your best. But the moment you hear kids, cut it.
I was gonna say, like, he was like, I'll reach out to you. I'm like, I'll great, fine.
I'll go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. But 1 out of 1, live one. Let's hope that continues. Right. Is it me up?
Yeah, you're up, dork.
Do you know what? That is not the kind of workplace culture that I signed up for.
I said you can't talk to a YouTube genius like that.
Yeah. Watch out! You might make the channel, and Everyone can see what a horrible culture it is here at Habits.
I would love for people to. I would love to build a reputation of just the most toxic opposite of work. What's like the opposite of toxic is probably the opposite of work-life balance, right? Yeah.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. It's a bit short today, so if you liked it, please drop a like and subscribe. Cheers.